fucking future. My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan.
And what's your status, or what's your professionalism?
I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter, and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future, without a doubt.
I'm just a normal guy with a curious fascination for unarmed combat. Mixed martial arts is basically the purest form of unarmed combat known to man. It involves all disciplines, all combat disciplines: boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, taekwondo, karate, jiu-jitsu. It's just a pure combat. Just growing up then, I realised that I needed to be able to defend myself in certain situations. I just wanted to be able to defend myself, and it led me to combat sport and studying different ways the human body moves. And I was like nearly a mixed martial artist, but without even knowing I was. You know what I mean? I just basically wanted to defend myself in any scenario, and I used to go from gym to gym, trying to learn different ways.
The more movements you can have your body make, the more your opponent, he's forced into reacting off what you are creating, you know what I mean? It doesn't give him a chance to create his own movement. I'm looking for all ways that the human body can move. That's what I think. I'm not even a mixed martial artist. I feel like I am a master of movement.
What I see nobody else sees, and sometimes it frightens me. I think I'm losing my mind. But then I say to myself, I'll show what I see to my human brothers who can't see it. It's a privilege. I can give them hope and consolation. I'd like to share my vision with people who can't see what I see the way I see. Because my vision is closer to the reality in the world, I can make people feel what it's like to be alive.
You go back in time 5 years, meet yourself, what do you say?
If I go back 5 years from now,
Yeah.
wow, 5 years, my daughter, my days, I don't know, just stick with it, you know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna happen for you.
The Irish passion for fighting comes from a long history of battle. We have a troubled nation. We fought for our independence. We fought for our freedom. I know my ancestors and my bloodline is on the battlefield. They were doing it riding a horse with a sword, swinging an axe. I'm doing it in the middle of the octagon. I know I'm on the right path. Everything I do is something to do with this, you know? It's always in my head. As soon as I finished school, I was always getting pestered. What are you doing with your life? You're doing this, doing that. They didn't know what it was. They didn't know what MMA was. They didn't know what none of this. They didn't know I could make a career out of it. As far as they were concerned, just getting into a cage and fighting with some other guy. They didn't know nothing about it. No one did really, but I knew. You know what I mean? I knew what was going to happen. I knew I was going to get here. They didn't. There's a lot of stressful years. You know what I mean? A lot of tough times. But I proved them wrong. I proved myself right. I knew I was going to be the person to bring martial arts to the public eye. And now it's happening. You know what I mean? There's two things I've learned from these past 7 months. Number one is that hard work pays off. And number two is that dreams come true. And that's what's happening. If you ever get to a stage where you're looking at something and saying, nah, that doesn't work. That's my way is better. That's the wrong way of thinking. You want to learn absolutely everything. You want to absorb everything, and you want to be perfect. You know, you're looking for perfection, and you're looking to be able to move every way. And that's what I'm looking for, anyway. You know.
It's just repetition. It's just an experience. You know what I mean? The more you experience that in training, the more you compete, you just become more comfortable in it. You know, you just become more relaxed, and to be able to slow your mind down in a situation like that is a skill. And if you recognize that that is a skill that needs to be developed, then you will develop it. You know what I mean?
What makes you such a good fighter?
I don't know. I'm just curious about it. It's never. I mean, it's in my head 24/7. There's nothing else I can think of. I don't think about nothing else. And that's it. I'm just curiously fascinated.
Is that not unhealthy?
I don't know. Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a... That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I feel good in my mind. I mean, it's my life.
You have said that your goal is to get into the bigger organisation. Do you think the call is...
Yeah, I'd hope so, yeah.
Next fight will be...
I don't know, we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? Just keep positive and, again, keep believing, keep training, keep trying to learn every day, trying to learn new shit every day. And that's it. If the call comes, the call comes.
Thanks very much, Conor. And not to take anything away from the 2 belts, but I don't think you'll have a chance to defend them, because your next fight will be in the UFC.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks.
What do you want to be?
Here's another thing. What do you want to be? You know, I don't want to be anything. I am what I am everything I want to be. And I'm already there. You know? I don't want anything. You know? People say like, I want this. I want to do this and I want to do that. But the vibe you're putting out is want. You're always gonna want. And I always have the attitude that I have. And I always felt like I was a black belt walking in. You know what I mean? I always felt like I was the world champion. I always felt like I already could do everything.